everybody, I am here to review Tomorrowland. Now let's get into the good stuff. Well, no, let's get first into the bad stuff, then the good stuff, and then my score. So, let's go to the bad stuff. Now, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about when I say there's a very out-of-place scene in a store. It was very out of place. They kind of shortened in some comedy into there, and it almost looked like it was from a 60s movie. Anyways, that was a little off, but my other problem is the villain. The villain was very, he wasn't generic, but he was very predictable. You know he's going to be the villain from the first time you see him, And that also has to do with my last problem. My last problem. No, not my last, but this goes into another major problem, which is the third act is very anticlimactic. And another problem with the third act, I really feel the third act is the weak point of this movie, but another problem, the biggest problem of this movie, has to do with the third act. So they have all these ideas, right? All these very, complex and smart ideas, but they just try to, smush them together, and they don't mesh well. And it's very convoluted at times, and they have so many ideas just smushed together that in the end, what you get is a very kind of it's to the point where you're not even sure if you understood what just happened. You really will. It's almost like those type of movies where you need subtitles or something. When it comes out on DVD, just turn on the subtitles. It's one of those type of movies because you really try to figure it out, but it's just so many jumbled ideas that don't mesh well. Those are all my problems. Now let's go into the good stuff. Most of it's what really makes this movie is the awe and wonder of it. Because like I said, there are so many very futuristic and fun ideas that you get to watch. And it's just the awe and wonder of the film is very good. And what I also praise the movie for is they don't explain it all to you in the first act. You literally are figuring things out with the girl, or the main character, who acts very well. I heard she was in a Nicholas Sparks movie earlier this year that I heard was terrible. So I'm happy for her. George Clooney, he's very good. He plays a kind of old grumpy guy, and they go into his story arc, which, by the way, also they also go to a different point in his life when he's a kid, and the kid actor that played the kid version of him was very good, which I find a lot of people aren't mentioning, but he was very good, the kid. And the directing was very, very good, and all the dialogue, and there's this little girl in the movie, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, and she's great. She hasn't been, I don't think, in any of the ads, so. The best part of this movie is the acting and the directing. Where this movie kind of fails is the writing. Now, I feel if it was just Brad Bird writing and directing, this movie would have been, 10 times better. But what happened was, he co-wrote it with David Lindelof, which is known for having movies and TV shows that are split 50-50, because he's done Lost, which is 50-50. I personally really like Lost. Some people don't. Well, half people don't, half people do. Half people don't like World War Z, half people do. That's me. I like it. And he did World War Z, he did Lost. So if you know those two type of things, they're very split. And what else did he do? And he did something. I know he did another thing that was very split on also. I'm trying to remember it. Well, you can search it on the internet probably. So, no, he did Prometheus, which some people love and some people hate. And we get to this movie, where some people thought it was pretty good, they liked it. And then there's half of it really did not like it. I happen to really like it. I think it's very underrated. But I think it could have been 10 times better if its issues were fixed, So, yeah, those were my only gripes with the movie, and I thought it was very good. I think it's a good time at the movies, but another fault this movie has is the ad campaigns. It's like every single trailer. It was like the international trailer was like the teaser trailer. It's like they took the teaser trailer And they made 5 different teaser trailers, but they forgot to make any actual trailers, so they just used all those teaser trailers for all the ads. Because you know how teaser trailers don't show that much? It's like every single trailer didn't show that much, and every single ad, it's just like, what's Tomorrowland? You can figure it out. Go watch it. You know, it's just like, we don't know what it is, but you don't know what it is, and neither do I, but we'll all figure it out if you go watch this movie, so go watch it. That's basically all the ads. So that's why it underperformed at the box office. It really underperformed. It did not make as much money as they wanted it to. So yeah, I think you should see the movie. And if you have any different opinions on it, comment down below. Let me know. And yeah, have a great day, a great evening, a great morning, whenever you're watching this. Bye.